The start of the season has happened. We are moving on to February, and the play of the season is hotting up after the first month already. Welcome, everybody. It's the Wednesday show of the Duckhook Golf Show. Thanks for joining us. It's going to be jam-packed. I can tell you that much. We've got a lot to go through. We had the Wanderers for Sunday 2 in January that we're going to go and review. Then we move forward to the team series. Who is going to be playing who? What are the pairings? The all-important pairings. And then where do you all tee off when it comes to Houghton? And then it's the match play draw, the singles draw, and then Houghton, obviously. And I have a lot of people to take me through tonight's show. Let me say hello to them straight away. I'm going to go to you, Frikkie. Frikkie, welcome back to the show. It's been a while.
It's been a while, and thank you so much for having me again. It's been a fun week, a bit tight with work, but lekker. Looking forward to some golf.
Looking forward to Sunday.
Yes, absolutely. I've been practicing a bit, so hopefully things will just, get into gear.
Right. Next on the list to say hello, I'm going to say hello to our latest champion, Jacobus. Jacobus, you took your first trophy at the Wanderers with an unbelievable round. You're in your car, you wanted to be on the show, and you're racing home to be with us, but you have to say your first words straight away. How are you doing, and how are you feeling after your victory?
No, it was wonderful. It's a hot week, also busy with work. Couldn't get through, time is limited. I had golf today, so that's why I'm late racing home. But it was a good 2 weeks.
A good 2 weeks of golf. Yes, I'm looking forward to your stories when you get to the Wanderers. Let us jump to Maximus. Maximus is representing the Gladiators, or the team series for today. Maximus, tell us, how are you?
Yeah, thanks, Mas. It's like Jacobus. I was also racing back from Magalies today. We also had a knockout game there. So, as you say, you can't miss the show on Wednesday. So, I was also racing to be in time. So, thank you for that.
Well, you got many fans, Jaco. You got many fans. Tell me, did you win your knockout at least?
Yes, I did. So if we played Duckhook, it was a bonus point, so it was 6-4.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm guessing Sorrel wasn't your partner.
No, it was singles.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
singles.
well done.
Yeah. So the golf is building up nicely. So looking forward to Houghton on Sunday. Looking forward to opposition.
And speaking about singles, it will be interesting what group you're in the singles and who you're going to be facing in the Duckhook singles. Hansi, nice to have you on the show. How you been? What's your story?
Now, Masna, lucky to be back again. First of all, I must say congratulations to Jaco. It looks like he carried on from his nice 74 that he shot at the league on Saturday against Rustenburg. And Magalies gave Rustenburg a lekker klap there. So, busy week so far with moving the kids up and down to Pretoria. So, looking forward to Houghton. Can't wait to go and...
What you're saying is you haven't played golf this week. It's Wednesday already.
Nothing yet. I'm only planning on playing on Sunday.
Wow. That makes a change.
Normal life for normal people, eh?
Yeah.
Needs for, yeah.
Everybody, we have people watching. We've got Jacomin watching. Good evening. Excited to see the team series pairings. Yes, for sure. Let me just move you there and put you there under Jacobus. Shannon says, good evening, Ducks. Happy Wednesday. Frana's watching. Good evening, Ducks. For Morsling begins. The Gladiators. Ryan, evening, everyone. Looking forward to Houghton. 80 players. Unbelievable. We've got a great field. That is max. We don't have more slots available. So if you're missing out and you want to play, you're going to have to be on the standby list. But 80 players. Well done to everybody booked. By Monday, I think, or by Friday last week, from then to by the end of Wednesday, we got 30 extra people booking. Just like an influx.
Yes.
Nice.
That's great.
Fricky's obviously watching. Kieran is watching. Yeah, baby, Wednesday. Hello, Duckaroos. Hello, Kieran. Ricky's watching. And Gerard Bezainat's watching. Brian Owen is watching. Let Friday begin. Nico's watching. Barry White is watching. Paul is watching. Nice to see everybody. Thanks for watching. Keep your comments coming. Hansi, is the braai on, says Kieran.
No. Tonight, unfortunately, I had to skip the braai. I had a braai last night, but yeah,
Okay.
not tonight.
Right. Before we go anywhere, I want to mention, you would have seen on the airwaves that we are attempting at this.
Welcome to the showground. And now it's time to play. Welcome to the fairground. Dance your troubles away. Welcome to the showground. And now it's time to play. Welcome to the showground. Dance your troubles away.
So there you have it, a Cape Town series. We've been inundated with people who keep asking about a Duckhook League in Cape Town. And then our friends who come on the Classic, Devon and PC, they were very keen to get it going down on that side. So we're doing our best. And we've got 4 events for the lads to play in. And how it's going to work is basically you play in a series of 4 events. You get the most ranking points and you get a chance to come, or you won't get the chance, you will win a trip to Highland Gate to Classic 2026 to partake in an unbelievable tour. Hansi's been helping me with this. Hansi, what else can we add? It's going to be amazing.
Yes, in Masna, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm planning to be there for the middle 2 games and show the guys, listen, how to have lekker gees and all those type of things. And I'm sure that as soon as that ball starts rolling there, Cape Town is going to explode for next year. So definitely next year we're going to have more than the 4 games only there in Cape Town.
Yeah. So if you're watching, by chance, and you're from Cape Town, I've had a lot of people reaching out over the social media pages that they're interested and want to sign up. So if you're watching, please do. And yes, this is for you. Let me go through some of the graphics to tell you exactly what's happening. So you play the Cape Town Classic, you play these 3 courses, 8th of March, you play Belleville, then you play Kuilsrivier on Sunday the 10th of May, and then Sunday the 12th of June, it's Durbanville, and the 16th of August will be at Strand. And then if you win that, you come to the Classic and stand a chance to win an international golf trip to Vietnam. Now, if you're looking for the first time, gentlemen, this does not only include us. Yes, the Classic champion of 2026 will win an international golf trip to Vietnam by Marla Tours. Yaku, that makes you excited.
Yes, Mas, for sure. It reminds me of my army days when I was in the special forces with
In Vietnam.
In Vietnam. So yeah, okay. Jokes aside. So once again, thanks, Fats Mahala Tours for once again a great prize for the Classic. Everybody's going to enjoy it, and ultimately, that's the prize for the year.
Jacobus, I think you might have dented your chances in the last week winning the Classic with the scores you've been shooting.
Yeah, well, Frikkie told me last year, being a medal game, a low handicap stands an advantage. I didn't
Yes.
find that this year. But this year I didn't make big numbers. I just made many not so small numbers. So yeah, we see what happens.
Glass half full in the end of the day. To give you some more details, so the Vietnam trip, well, besides coming to the Classics, which we know what you're in for, it's all paid for. We'll bring you up here. We'll get you there. You'll play your golf and you just have a great time. The trip will be valued at about $11,000. And then Vietnam is return flights from Joburg, 8 nights sharing and accommodation, 2 domestic flights, 5 rounds of golf, daily breakfast, overnight boat cruises, lunch and dinner on a boat. It's really good. I think that 50K is without flights, so it will be valued at more, I'm sure, Frikkie. But look at those pictures.
Yeah, Maz, I must be honest, when Jaco said, the Vietnam days or the army days, I can't see any army days in there. So it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for it. So we'll see how it goes. But I do think that on this panel, and I'm going to be forward on this one, on this panel, one of these guys is going to take the Classic. Watch this.
Not me. I don't know if you're including me in this panel.
Well, I don't want to exclude you,
Okay, you're just being very nice about it.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. I've got one more. Hansi, how does it work?
Well, Maz, yeah. So Devon and them, we decided that there will be space for 60 guys per event, and then obviously, like you mentioned, that you earn your ranking points like the same way that we do up here in Gauteng. And then obviously, the more events you enter, the more ranking points you earn, because that accumulates for every event. And then at the end of the 4th round, the guy with the most ranking points is the guy that wins the trip to the value of about 11,000 Rand to the 2026
Yes.
Island Gate Duckhook Classic.
And if anybody wants to go from our school, you're more than welcome to. We can make a couple of trips. Maybe Fast can put a couple of deals together for us for one of the weekends. The reason, if you're asking why is it ranking points, because if somebody goes and shoots 43 points like Jacobus, he's pretty much going to win that thing already. So we want to give everybody an even chance and a chance to come back in the other games. So there'll be ranking points. So if you finish top 5 4 times, you've got a very good chance. So it's not all about just the winning, but you do want to win. Right, so that's Cape Town. So if you have friends, send them our way. Wanderers, we're going to go to the Wanderers. What a good day it was. I got there and it was hot and I saw people struggling, walking up those little hills. They were not happy. Let's just say that much. And at the end of the day, this is how it turned out. A scoring fest, if you would like to say, if you include Peter Zach on -5 and Barry White on -4. And Rudolph on -3, Dylan -3, Andre Boerta -2, and then a few -1s, even for Donnie Geldenhuys, so for one handicap, played very, very well. I'm sure he played with you, Frikkie, so you can enlighten us quickly what he did. But Jacobus -7, I was there for his last 3 holes. Damn, man, you were on. I don't think you missed a shot. Everything was just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. Those days come when your bad shot is not so bad. Everything was just comfortable. It was hot. It was very hot. And I tried to forget about the golf and just focus on staying upright because yes, it was warm. But it was a nice golf course.
Here's your scorecard. You finished on your back nine was a front nine. A nice little 35
Yeah,
there
I
for you.
started
Well
on
played.
10. Yeah, well, I started on 10. That
Birdie.
downhill par 5. Yeah, that downhill par 5 intimidated me because I was just seeing my ball going into the stadium. So I just tried to keep it in the golf course. And being downhill, it went quite a while. Then I hit my second shot. Again, it wasn't where I was aiming, but it got into the bunker. Had a good bunker shot, good putt, and I made birdie there. So yeah, I immediately followed that with a 3-putt on the next hole.
Of course.
So the game is maar the game.
And take us through that last stretch of holes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, you've gone par, birdie.
Yes.
Yeah, no. What is that hole there next to? There's I can't remember the hole nicely, but
This is
me
16.
and
Oh, this is 7.
yeah, that's the stroke one. The
Yeah.
stroke one. I had quite a lengthy shot in. I thought, okay, 160-meter shot uphill. So I took an 8-iron. Thought the 8-iron would be fine. So then I shot it over the green. But the chipping and putting was quite nice for the day. The greens were quite slow, so it helped with the chipping. The balls didn't run out that much. So yeah, that helped me there. That last birdie there. Again, I just tried to not hit it right, and it went right, and it went into the trees there. But you said no, that should be fine. So we walked down, and it went over the bunker. It was lying quite nicely. Then
A
I
good
just
angle.
punched it out, and got the putt.
So nice to see all the support you got when you won.
Yeah, no, the people we play with, really nice. My four ball as well, very nice four ball. I had a family there, very, very, very pleasant four ball. Everything was lekker. Yeah, and the people are excellent, man.
That's great.
Everywhere I go, I promote. I'm trying to get people to come and play. Get get get, get my my people that I know to come and golf with us.
Great. I appreciate it. Let me quickly flip forward to Yaku. Yaku, tell us, how did your day go? Because I didn't see you featuring much.
Mash, yeah, no, that was quite a difficult day. I started on the first, so I think I was 10 over after 10 gross. Yeah, that was flipping disaster. And I thought to myself, now I'm not gonna be like a Paul Wallenkamp finishing on the bottom 10. So from 11 till 18th, I only played 2 overs. So I end up 12 over for the day on gross. So I think it was like a 31 or 32 points or something like
Okay.
that. So yeah. Yeah. So now I pull it back nicely.
Like we always say, above 30. Hansi, you?
No, Mace, I had a lekker day out. Had a solid start the first couple of, and then yeah, there was just 2 stupid 3 putts that I had, and then the one unfortunate blackout there on hole 10. But at the end of the day, I finished on level par, 36 points, which I was
Okay,
happy with.
nice.
For me, as long as I can make 36 points, irrespective of what the winner is, I'll be happy with the 36.
And you, Flickle?
Struggled with the driver. It's very, it misbehaved tremendously, but recovered well. Had one blackout and I think got 31 points. So I'm happy with what I did. And so, yeah, I think
It was
that's as
nice
good
to
as
see there was a lot of people in contention at a stage. Barry White is watching. I was with him, and he was at 6 under. Yes, 6 under, and I stood there, in the ninth, that tee box where the bushes are up against the fence. I kind of did one of those Homer things and went in like this, so that I wouldn't get in the way. And I said, "I'm not here," and he proceeded to hit it into the road. Well done, Barry. So much for pressure. So,
Yeah.
and then who else was there? I mean, Rudolph was flying at a stage. And then Peter Zach, who said, "Well done, Jacobus. My clubhouse lead lasted only 5 minutes." Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but at least Mr. Zach had a clubhouse lead, so
Yeah, exactly. Yes, he had a clubhouse lead.
Yeah.
Right, but let's go through all the graphics.
Well, just from my side quickly, Jacobus, well done on the first win finally. And I know that you practiced during that week because I saw the pictures. So yeah, keep on practicing, eh? It's worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Practice is over now. I've had my practice. There's no more time for practice now. Now it's time for work.
Just
Well
execution.
done.
Right.
Well done.
We're going to blitz through these graphics and update you of everything. If you haven't seen this already, then where are you? It's on social media everywhere. And even when I post it on the info group, these is what you're missing. Right, let's smash them out. I'll start Wanderers. Winning 4-ball. Jenny Vandenkamp, Barry White, Dylan Madison, Paul Vandenkamp. Very well done. Minus 25, which is probably the highest so far this season, or out of the 3 games. And I think that's going to be difficult to beat. If you look at last year, that was kind of like the top 1, if I'm not mistaken, around about there. Have we had 100 points yet? Does anybody? Hansi will know.
I think we had
As I can't
99.
recall, I know that we had a 99, yeah, but I can't recall that we broke the 100.
Sure. I'll relay a funny. So the golf day the golf tournament I was at last week. The two first and second came in tied on 100 or 101, and you could have imagined what?
Wow.
Anyway, yeah. Frankie, take us through the pins.
Yes, so on the par 3-6, another Strixon cap for Mr. Dana Perumal.
Another
He's recapping those things. Par 4, ninth, closest in 2. Henry Vermeulen got it. You would have seen, I think it was about a meter odd. He missed the birdie though, but great shot, second shot there. And then par 3-12, the Mala Tours voucher, Gerard de Bruto. Well done, boys.
And apparently that was very, very close.
Yes, that was 15 centimeters. He did make the birdie putt though, eh?
Okay.
But I don't think he saw that. You know, there's something wrong with his eyes during that day.
Hansi, best of the par threes.
Yeah, no, well, first time Sue Boyce taking the lead here on -3. And then there's a couple of guys and a goal on -2, Barry Koen Senior, Glenn, and then the ever-present Jenny Wallenkamp, and then Brandon, Eddie, Granville, Jacobus, Peter, Zach, and Ryan all finishing on -1 on the par threes.
Nice, well done. Nice little 4-pointers. Only 2 of them. One for Koen and one for Sue Boyce. Best of the par fours. Jaco, you want to have a bash?
Yeah, and then as you mentioned previously, Maz, Rudolph starting on fire. So he ended up -8 on the par fours.
-8. Shit.
I must say, yes, I think that's really an exception. How many par fours? I think it's 10. No. Yeah, it's 10. So -8 on 10 holes, exceptional play there. So well done, Rudolph.
Yeah.
Then Jacobus, he also played well there, -5. So I can see that's contributing to your winning score. And then we've got Andre, Brian, Dylan, Hansi, well played, my man. And then Henry, Paul Wallenkamp, well played. Peter, Christian, and Koen.
Hansi,
So,
did
yeah.
you start on the first?
I started on the first, yes.
Yes, you must have got off to a great start. What did you do on the par
Yeah,
5? Well,
man.
let's have a look. Did you feature on the par 5?
No,
No,
I
okay.
don't finish feature there, but I think somewhere something is not lacquer there because I made a 6 on the first for 2, so I don't know where the 4 comes from there.
Oh,
No, that's
that's,
hole number 2.
that's hole number 2.
Number 2.
Hole number 2, yeah, sorry, yeah, that's hole number 2, sorry, I thought it's the first. No, hole number 2, I made a birdie, so yeah, that's where the 4-pointer is coming from.
And then 3-3, great start. And a good way to finish. You just went missing on 5, 7, and 8.
Yes, yeah, no, unfortunately on 5 I had a double there with not hitting the wedge close enough, yeah.
This is the par 5s. Barry White, -3. Ant Meredith, -2. Brian Owen, -1. There's only 3 par 5s on this course, so scoring isn't high. But Barry got a full house if you take it 3 points, 3 points, 3 points for the 9. But he did it a bit differently. 2, 3, 4. Moving right along to the front 9. Who played best on the front 9? The answer is Jacobus Erasmus and Peter Zach, -5. Well done, you guys. Rudolph, -5 as well. Sure, so there's a trio of guys. That's a nice, I wouldn't call it a front row. Some guys might get squashed in that front row. So a nice center pairing or maybe 1/8 man. No,
Yeah, well, it was scrummy there, Peter Zach.
Donnie -4. Well done on the front 9. Also very good. I'm still looking for Fricky's name. Is nowhere. No Frickie.
You can't ask where my name is. You know where my name is.
Head up bottom. Barry White taking -4 on the back 9. Glenn Williams -3. Justin Boyce -3. Jacobus -2. So if your name is on here, well played. You conquered the back 9. Now, if we must have a quick look at the hole ranks, the hardest hole was the par 5 first. It is a difficult hole because not many can get there or even close to, and then it's so protected by trees and bunkers right. I don't know how you guys went. We heard that Hansi made a 6. Jaco, Jacobus, what did you guys do?
Yeah, no, I made a nice 7 there. So that contributed. There's a little stroom running there next to the stadium. And I hit my drive into there and I tried to hit it out of there. And yeah, that wasn't a success. So I think I tried 2 attempts in that shot. So I'd rather just pick up the ball and sit under the shades, trying to get some to cool down. So yeah, so I contributed to 1.
Just have a look at the back 9. 10 to 15. 233,665. That must be the hardest stretch ever.
Yeah, I can't recall that I ever saw something as hard as this in any of the previous games.
Crazy. I want to put it in
And that
context.
That
Yeah.
is tight hole, though, eh? I mean, even that 11th, I mean, that little dog leg to the left, that's tight. Par 3 with the water, and then there's another par 4 with the very tight. So, yeah, it's a very difficult stretch.
When
that
you
one.
consider the scoring at the end of the day for such a difficult stretch, it's quite impressive. What is this? This is, do I have another one? Yeah, I got another one. Here we go. I wanted to compare 2024. I took the hardest Duckhook corner from 2024. No, man, what have I done here? Hold on. What is this?
Maybe 24 and then 26 at the
The
bottom.
bottom one must be 26. I'm sure. The bottom one is 26. Okay. Right. So the 15th hole was harder this time round. That par 3. The par 4 16th up the hill was easier this time round by a lot. It was the easiest hole. And the par 3 17th is 9. It was easier. So the guys did take advantage of everything. Mooi. This is what the standings look like. Jacobus Erasmus, 43 points. Peter Zach, 41 points. Barry White, 40. Dylan, 39. Rudolph, 39. This is pretty much a copy and paste of the top 10 that you saw earlier. Brian Owen, Darnie, Henry Vermeulen, and Jenny Vannecup. Let's see how long they can last in this. And what does... everything is just moving as I want to press things, and then it bounces to the wrong thing. There we go. Edward Kutz is still leading because he's only played one game, 550 average. Kieran also one game, 330. So when they play PCC for the second Thursday league in February, then things will change up. But Jacobus Erasmus is sitting there on 342.05. Very good. Shout out to Bruto after his win. He's got, and he played 3 games. So let's just remember he played 3 games with a 292 average. Martin Titus there. Peter Zach, Ronnie, Barry White, Neil van Staden, and Neil Hall. That is Wanderers. Any questions?
No questions. Just Jake's, I know Jake's Jacobus. Good luck, eh? Player of the season, semi-leader at this point with the amount of games. So good luck, eh? Yeah. It is Sadie.
Oh, wait, what did I do? Where's he gone? Wait, he's talking. Hold on.
He's still muted.
There we go.
Yeah, daar sê. Volume is back.
Just put us up.
I'm home now.
Lift the camera up like that so we can see your... No, well, you don't have to also go backwards.
Yeah, no, I'm home now.
Mooi.
Yeah, no, we're gonna give it a go. We just have to. We have to. Got some new spanners in the bag. We'll see if it can do the job.
Paul Vallenkamp says, this is for you, Yaku. Living rent-free in your head, Yaku. Glad you're thinking about me.
Paulie, we'll get to that when we play. When we start with the team series. It's good bantering, my man.
Which is now. Here we go.
Yes.
Match day 1. Gladiators versus Mighty Ducks. Mafia versus Crackdown America. At the top of the graphic, you see when these games will be played. This should be final. February, March, April, July, August, October. Take note. Captains, let your people know. Are we ready? Because the managers have been hard at work to put their pairings together, and I want to hear what we think will be a bit of the insight. On our little group, I must say that there's been a lot of bantering going on. Right, I'm going to do this to make some space, and people posting things like, this would be Paul, the Mighty Ducks. So this is how he sees the Mighty Ducks.
It looks a bit hurtful though, eh?
Yo, I don't know about what's a Mighty. Oh, yo, okay, this is Gangster Duck, more like it. Gangster Duck. Right, then we got the Mafia. How's this? And look at the ducks at the bottom, Cracktains.
Yeah,
And there's a
funny.
gladiator on the left, and there's a Ninja Turtle on the right here at the bottom.
That's a very voluptuous Mafia Ma Baker there. Eh?
Vaccine
Hey, Elfie Drew, hoor.
And there's one more. This is the gladiators. Lekker duck. Which duck are you buying? You're buying the Mighty Duck.
Yeah, Paul was sending a couple of these animations. So at one stage, the Mighty Ducks were looking like a mighty pig. So, so I sent a nice banter this morning. So with a picked running away when the card was hooting. So yeah, so it's Mighty Ducks or Mighty Picks. So yeah.
Uh, where is Quacktain? Besides dead, we didn't get one.
Huh?
He's
What?
gone quiet. He's already scared.
Is he on the chat line? Andre, are you watching? I know Ryan is watching, and he's having a lekker lach. Very eventful show. Guy driving, then flipping his camera the wrong way. Cats join Hansi for a second. Entertaining show. I'm glad that we are kind of hopefully entertaining him. Jy weet nog. Oh, here he is. I'm here. Hello, Andre.
Hello, Wesley.
Jose.
Hello,
Okay, ready for
Vessels.
teams. Here we go. Match day 1, Gladiators versus Mafia. They all sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They pre-decided that the managers will take each other on. So the first matches are managers. Here we go.
Maz,
Eh?
yeah, so Maz, yeah, so I think it should be the Mighty Ducks. So as we decided that the managers are going to go first with all their teams' events, I'm going with my trusted partner, Sarel, and we've taken on the Darlem comes from Rustenburg, Paul and Dean. So that's going to kickstart the season for the team series. So looking forward to it. Then I've got new pairings. There's a couple of new guys that I bought this year. So Grant and Mark is going to play Gary
Vickers?
Mansfield in Vickers as well. So trusted pair as well. Gladiators, Ashley and Vaughan versus Martin and Inrit. And then we've got Fats and Frano, also a new pairing, taken on Mr. De Brito and from the Wat. And then we've got Donna and Yaku playing Riyadh and just Harding. And then new pairing at the back, Simon Yes. And then we've got Kun and Jenny. And then we've got Andre Botha and Peter Zak.
Well
So
done with
it
all the
looks like-
names, bro.
Yeah. Huh?
Well done with all the names.
Yeah, I must say, when you get the pleasure, luckily we've been playing Duckhook for a while, so you remember the guys. It's just when you're on the spot, you don't remember the names. So it looks like an even game. But I must say, honestly, not to be biased, a 4-2 win is going to be a good one, yeah.
Not biased at all. Not at all.
Not biased at all, no. So,
Gary says, I wear
4-2,
lekker.
good-
Some payback.
yeah, good
Grant.
start to the season, yeah.
Yeah. Gary's looking
So
forward to playing. Grant, and then, let's go Mighty Ducks. Fricky, anything that stands out of you here? At you?
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously Grant and Mark against Vickers, hou jou broekie aan and Gary. So yes, that's still going to be his name. But yeah, I think that's going to be an interesting game. Obviously, the managers, it's one of the ones that you want to look for. I think Stefan and Reed and Martin has got a good chance against the old Rusty clubs. Gerard de Brito obviously against Fatsy. I think that's going to be a lekker one. But yeah, standing out to me, I'd like to see how Vickers is performing this year. So yeah, looking forward to that.
And Kunrad gets to play with Jenny. He says, let's go. Now, let's move to Quacktain versus Mafia. Here's the groupings. Managers out first. Let me do the Quacktain, and Hansi, you can do the Mafias, yeah? We've got Andre
Okay, lekker.
and Barry off first. Then he's taken on Dylan, and Vickers will pair up. Jan and Werner will pair up. Granville and Tommy will pair up. Kevin and Leonard. And then Ryan and Leon. That is the Quacktain teams.
Yes, Maz, yeah. And then Ma Baker decided that she needs some assistance from the youngsters, so she's going to pair up with PJ. And then two of the top 5 finishers at Wanderers, Rudolph and Mr. White, they going together. And then the consistent pairing there of Sinbin, Henry and Marius. And then a nice pairing that I'm looking forward to. I haven't played with Leon in a while, so I'm playing with Leon. And then we've got Brandon and Justin, and then finishing us off at the back, Sudesh and Jacobus. So yeah, now I see a couple of interesting matchups happening here. I think Andre's out for a bit of revenge after hiding at Wanderers. So we'll see how's that going to happen. And then also, I think Jacobus and Sudesh at the back as well. It's going to be a good pairing there for us.
It's going to be excellent. It's going to be great to see. So good luck at Houghton. It's going to be a tough start. And when I get to the Houghton game, I'll show you how that all reflects into the fields. But we need to move on. Jakob, who are you playing with? I wanted to ask.
Sudesh.
Yeah,
Sudesh.
Jacobus is paired with
Today.
Sudesh. Yeah.
Looking forward to that?
Yeah, no. Sudesh and I shared a room at Island Gate. No, we sit lacquer together. We sit lacquer together, so it's sweet.
Andre says, Quack 10 looking good. Well done, manager Andre. Right, we're going to skip ahead.
Well, he has to say something positive, so yeah.
We're going to skip ahead. I'll post that all on our groups, those matchups, or on the manager groups. They can share it. Team match play time. Wow, it's been a busy time. If you think about it, we had 3 league games, plus the shootout, plus getting the team series sorted out, plus getting the match play sorted out, plus getting the singles sorted out. So we're getting there slowly but surely. January is... Well, we need to get to midway through Feb, and then it will calm down a bit. But
Yeah.
I've done these. I did the spins. I did the groups. I promise you, random. And the cutoff was Monday night because I did this stuff. So I can see I know what's going to come. That's when I stopped looking who entered. So if you'd entered after that, I'd already had my groups. I had my numbers, so on and so on. And I'm sure somebody's going to say, but you missed me. And then again, I must say, I do ask, let me know. And then some guys just book and then, or just put a thumbs up somewhere else. So it doesn't always come through the same place. So then I might not see that you've now suddenly booked somewhere. But I made sure by the deadline I had my players in. So I'm hoping I didn't forget anybody. Asseblief toch. I'll be ready. Match play singles. I'm going to have to do this to split us up. And we're going to go here. And we're going to, first of all, Group 1. Group 1 is easy because Group 1 is a Thursday league team. These are guys who play Thursday. Remnant Royals, which is Kunrad and Dylan, will be in the Thursday team. They're number 1 of Group 1. Sultan of Swings, Luki and Carl. Black Ducks, which is Rudy and Delano. And then Sotis and Sosis. I can see this is going to be a problem the whole season. Stouta Societies. And that is Fats Leon. Fats is going to try and do his games during Thursday League, which is great. Thanks, Fats. And as you can see, it's four in a group, and not 5, because that's how the numbers worked out. That means it actually does save the game at 1 point, but it also means that there's quite a few third places going through, which is a bonus, I think. If you have, I think it might be 4 third places that go through out of the groups. Group 2, here we go. If you've entered the team match play, I'm now spinning to see who makes up Group 2. First out is Ryan and Leon. Yes? No? Yes? Ryan and Leon.
Yeah.
Sudesh says, let's go, Jacobus. He's also watching. Thanks for watching. Second, Ashley. Right? There's Ashley Ward straight in.
Go Gladiators.
Ryan says, behind the scenes, it's been super busy. You're not wrong. Third team is Gerard and Vickers.
Okay, Kitty Club.
I was saying. And finally, we have Gary and Granville.
I'll say.
There you have it. So,
Hey,
Group
lekker.
2. Dovetails. Ryan and Leon. Ashley and Vaughan. Rusty Clubs. Gerard and Vickers. Kitty and Clip. Gary and Granville is nothing but the G thing. Ready to take each other on. Gents, as of now, whenever you can play these games, you can play them. Group 3. Let's go. Will it be the Mighty Ducks OG? No.
Yeah. Well,
No? You're on the other side. Eddie? Jason and Eddie.
okay, we
up
don't want
first.
to be in this group, please. Please, we
Group
don't want to
2.
be in this group.
Second up.
We haven't
Might be one
played
of
him in
these.
a while, Fricky, so why not?
Aye.
Is it? It looks like it is. Carlo and No,
No.
Mark and
Right.
Brian. Tipped over the last second. Mark and Brian.
Yes.
Hey, no
If
time
you're
for
watching,
these.
Mark, give us a thumbs up, Marky.
Already a tough group this.
Let's keep an eye on the group of death. I wonder what that's going to be. Bernard
Yeah.
and Via, yeah. Right, and finally, making
At
up
the WJ,
the fourth team in this group will be Grant. Now that's changed. I had it like this because this is when I did it. But that's actually Frana now. Grant and Frana have teamed up.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Another
got
gladiator team.
A
Well
last
done.
minute update, and that's how it is. So we have Jason and Eddie, Steady Eddie, Mark and Brian, No Time to Listen, Bernard and Via, 4Play, Frana and Grant are TBC. We'll see what they called. Frana, you're watching. I need a name from you at some point. Thank you. And thanks for joining us. It was actually interesting because Frana had asked for a partner because Ian had stepped aside and he was looking partnerless until, like, what do you call it? The last absolute minute on Monday when as I'd done that thing, then Grant called me. So that's why that still had that in it. Okay, what do we think? Tough group? Yes, no?
I think it's a tough group. I think at least 3 out of the 4 teams is really in for a good hiding. But yeah, we'll see.
We'll see how it all comes out. This is going to be group 3. Let's see if any of us come out. Looks like Riyad and Simon is a new pairing this year. Welcome to the team. Back to the team. I don't think he played last year. But Simon's in the team for the first time. Henry and Marius keep going as Sinbin. Following them.
Yeah.
Your name is? The TBC is Brandy Special, says Kieran. I think it's Rum Special, not Brandy Special. Ricky and Glenn, they're in.
Oh,
Galacta. Put them at the back. Sorry, that came out loud.
Frana and Janel. Oh no, it's going to tip over again. Gerard and Jan.
I say.
Is that the last one? Yes. Okay, so there we have it. We've got right jab, left hook, which is Rio and Simon. We've got Henry and Marius, Sinbin, bogey 4, 1 up, and done. What do you think?
Mazzy, I think there's two guys that can definitely go through here.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, the other 2 is going to be dark horse, I think.
Who's that?
Well, I'm sure that Riyad and Simon have got a chance, but I see Henry and Marius and Jan and Gerard going through definitely as the top 2.
Okay, interesting. Let's see how it unfolds. Here we go. This is group 5. We've got 3 to go. 2 more spins to do. I'm hoping.
Pairs with the ladies, I believe.
Yaku and Sorrel.
Yeah.
You're in, Yaku.
Fricky, can you join us?
Yeah.
Wow. Now it's gotten interesting. Who will be for marshalling next?
I'll say.
Looking forward to that.
Wait for it.
Ja, sy is.
Here's your group of death, I think.
Now we just need Fricky and Donnie.
Yeah, and I know it's going to be that. I just know that. Let's see. No. Ooh, okay, cool.
Hi, Brandon. Hi, Quibus.
Hi.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yaku, there you have the bomb squad is in at number 1.
Yeah, man. As I recall, it's all new pairings, so it's difficult to make a call early in the season. But I'm looking forward to all the rest of the team. So good luck, huh?
I can't wait to beat you, Martin. Martin and myself are going to smash you. Dead.
Everybody wants to beat us, Mas. We're on the top of the hit list. Everybody wants to beat flipping bomb squad. So yeah, it's fun. Bring it on.
He's already here in the corner. This thing keeps jumping everywhere. Love the challenge. And Paul Wallenkamp says, great stuff. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of noise coming out of this group. For sure.
Mazo, I just quickly want to double check. Your name, is it M2 or M square matrix?
M square. M square matrix. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll update that. Here we go. Group 5. Sorry, Group 6. Group 6. Group 6.
I just now I'm going to get Rudolph. You know, I always lose against Rudolph.
Jacomin and Jenny. All
Die
lady
kom
pairing.
okay.
The
Jacobus,
excitement
is jy
is
in die
building.
team games?
Near.
Nee, ek het nie 'n kollega om saam te deel te neem nie.
Jy wil teel met hom.
There's the champions, John and Sudesh. They're in.
Oh,
So we're all hoping Jacomin wins with Jenny. Anthony and Neil. New pairing. They are in.
As hy
Will it be?
tough crowd, hè?
Will it be Frikkie and Johnny?
No.
So we got 3 ladies.
Ladies.
In this group.
Yes.
And then by obviously process of elimination, we can see what the final group is as well. So I'll take that out and we'll just go through it. Cheeky and Bitchy is number 1. Jacomin and Jenny, all shots, the champions, Don and Sudesh. Dirty Birdies is Anthony and Neil. And Duff and Slice is going to be Francois and your Neil. And that means this is your group, Frikkie.
Lekker. Looking forward to this group. It's a tough one, but yeah, I think we can do it. Chill Chippers, Carlo and Kuna. Okay, lekker. Yeah, I didn't want to face Rudolph because I've got a thing against him, but maybe this is the year that I can finally top him one thing. But lekker, looking forward.
There it is. Now, singles. I'm not going to go through. I've done the process of the spins and so on and so on. I'm not going to show you everything again. This is just the final result. Let's just do this. Bang. This is the final result. Right. Are we ready? Group 1 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Group 1. Frikkie, Gary, Dylan.
Are they all right? Okay, lekker. Thank you. I'll take Cappy on.
You were first out this time, Frikkie. You were first out.
Okay, nou lekker.
Then myself, Rudolph, Mark. There we go.
Thank goodness I missed Rudolph.
Then we go to group 3. Ryan, Jason, and Andre.
Tough one. Tough one.
Oh,
Martin, Hansi, Fats. That's a tough group too.
Yeah.
Are you ready? 5 and 6.
Yeah.
5 and 6. Justin, Grant, and Werner is 5. 6 is Hennen, Barry, and Riyadh.
Yeah, that's a good ones.
Then we go 7 and 8. Kunrad, Luki, Gerard. And then
Okay.
8.
Good.
Granville. Granville, Donovan, and Jamie. Jamie's in it. There we go.
Yeah.
Can he win it this time?
No, he won't, because I will beat him.
Maybe. Peter, Quibus, Anthony, you're 9. And then, oh, I didn't update this. This TBC, I did do a new one. I don't know where it is. Let me see quickly. Hold on. No, I can't remember who's in that one. I'll let you know who that one is. But this is the other one. Oh, man.
Okay.
Frana, Henry, Vickers. That's the last, 11. So, Yaku, you would have seen, you were with Rudy Matty,
Yes.
and then it was a TBC.
okay.
Okay, to make 33. So we had 33. Happy? Any comments?
Yeah.
Gary says looking forward to this one. That's to do with the singles group. Yeah, Quibus, you had who was you? Did you have a group?
What time was the cutoff? Because I entered Monday morning.
Did you? Are you the TBC? You must be the TBC. That's right.
I can't comment on that.
Yeah. So you must be the TBC then.
The big what? The big C. What does a C stand for?
So
Commander.
Champion.
at some point, you and Yaku
Yeah.
need to play each other. Just so you know.
The time will come. I don't know. Whenever.
That's nice. It's all low handicappers. So, yeah, I like to play low handicappers. I don't want to give away 20 shots. So, yeah, it's going to looking forward to it.
My handicap will escalate.
Gents, we've got 10 minutes.
Escalate.
We've got 10 minutes
Well,
to quickly go through the Houghton. Are we ready?
yes.
Okay, hier gaan ons. I wonder what this is. Hold on. Let me just see something. No, just checking. I thought that was somebody's. You missed me. It was not. Sunday 1. This is what it looks like. Gerard de Bruyne goes into it on 40 points, 3 points ahead of Martin Tata. Ryan Jensen's on 36. Jacomin 36. Dylan 36. Neil, Justin, Neil, Henry, and Donna are your top 10. This is how we go into it. And we're heading off to Houghton, which is kind of in the heart of Joburg. Very nice course. It's hosted the Joburg Open many years, and it is hosting the next Joburg Open too, which is coming up in the next month or so. So we can expect the course to be in pretty good condition. Let me tell you that much. That's the course layout. If you didn't know, I'm not going to keep this on too long, because I think just about everybody has played Houghton for sure.
Yes.
And then let's have a look quickly at what the tee sheet is going to be. Are we ready for a tee sheet with
Oh, yeah.
the team series in it? So this is how it looks like. Obviously, it has shuffled a lot from what you would have seen on Monday because the teams weren't in it yet. So yes, this is how it's gone. This is what it looks like now. I hope everybody's happy. I hope nobody's been missed. And we can have a great time. There we have Gladiators. They will go off. Well, they're 2 pairs off. 2 4 balls off. And then you guys will go against Mighty Ducks and the Quacktain against the Mafia. And then Frikkie, you will bookend them for the rest of the
Yeah.
You'll just watch from the back. And then on the 10th, we have Tristan Janssen from Fearon, which is a new player. If he's watching today, he's Henry's mate. He's going off with Sam and Paul Smith. Who's Paul Smith? Is he one of Henry's mates? Henry's doing well, yeah. He brings us a lot of players. You can take an example out of his book, eh? Frikkie Steyn, Anton Bauer, and Andre van der Walt is playing his second game. He played the Firethorn. There's the rest of the team swapped around so that it would give some of the Quacktain and Mafia guys to go first. So Hansi, you will be going off with 11:52. And then 12:16 will be Fats and Franna against Gerard and Rudy, and so on. And then Dewald, Grant, Consinia, and Carlo will be bookending them with Anthony, Neil, Jason, and Leon, who is last to enter. So that is what the tee sheet looks like.
100%. Looking forward to it.
A lot of players. Gents, you might as well keep booking. Those bookings are open for 3 months.
Absolutely.
Which is great. It makes life much easier for us when there's a lot of names in there.
Yeah. Mazza, just one concern quickly, because we're 80 players and there is team games going on. Please, guys, respect the guys. Stay ahead. Keep going. Make sure the 4 ball is not far away from you. That's very important. Please.
Please.
I know there were brackets in between already, so please. You guys need to respect the players. So please, those guys at the back, we can't finish at night.
And I'm just going to throw in, I know we like to go on about it. I'm just going to throw in there because I see it from the outside if I'm not playing. They don't always think it's them that are slow.
Yeah.
But it might just be you. So just keep that in mind. Keep pushing. We've got quick players up front. Low handicappers up front on both groups. So if you are not keeping up with them, that means you're slow. That's the sun is starting already to go down earlier. So this 80 field thing is going to soon be a problem. So let us get it done. Play. I mean, you don't need to walk all over the place. You don't need 5 minutes to take a line. You know how the pros do it on our tour. The first guy to play on the green has 90 seconds. The moment you walk onto the green. The second guy has 45 seconds. Third guy has 30 seconds if they're playing a 3 ball. Because that third guy should be ready to go. Once that first guy goes, the rest should be ready. It's not, you don't start your process only once the first guy is putted. There's a tip for you.
Makes perfect sense, yeah.
And Ryan says in almost capital letters, grab and go, please. Now we know this clubhouse is not really grab and go friendly because they have sandwiches and so on, but they also have like prepared meals, like you'll probably get a stew or something. Rather opt for the lighter thing, get a sandwich and get out of there. In and out. That's what we need.
Please.
Okay, let me show you the pins quickly. There you go. Par 3, 7th. So the Strixon. The very pretty hole with a flats around it. Par 4, 8th was the next hole. Closest to and Marla Tours is a par 3, 16th. The long one over the water, and you'll do well to win that. If you want to enter the hole-in-one competition, go for it. If you make a hole-in-one on that hole, especially, Huh? You get that tour to that trip to fan court. If
Yeah.
you win it, the closest to the pin is 350 Rand voucher. Brought to you by Marla Tours. I want to quickly go. Let's show the Marla Tours hole. This is what it looks like. Ooh, okay, sorry, boys. You are covered. Bye, Jakob. Jakob.
Why do
There you are. That is the 16th, if you didn't know. And let us show you the other closest to the pin. This is the 7th with the apartments. Sorry, I'm just this. Yaku, this was set up before I spoke to you. You can see why.
It's okay.
Right.
Two
And then
lovely holes, Daniel. Two
the
lovely
closest
holes.
thing to is this one. Easy. Tough drive.
Tight par 4.
Yeah, not many people get the drive right, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go through. Is that everything? Have I done it all? Do I have a Duckhook corner? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe this. Nope, that's a course layout. Just break
Maz,
it.
while you're busy looking there, I definitely have to agree with what you're saying that the course is going to be in good condition. There was some Golf RSA tournament happening now within the last week or two at Houghton, so I think we're definitely going to be in for a treat. And like I mentioned to somebody today, is that overall the winning score is not really much higher than a -2, -3 there.
And it generally
except for
isn't really. It's normally around that or worse.
Yeah, I know that one win that with his first game that Chris Norkia had there with a -7, but I don't think we can expect much more than a -3.
Okay. I'm going to show you this quickly. It's a guy I follow on Instagram, and sometimes I like what he does. I want to see your opinion because we've got a few minutes, so we might as well use them. We've done actually well to get everything in the hour, and then I'll read out your comments on Houghton and maybe a score prediction. And what is the one thing that happened last year at Houghton that was a highlight? Have we got anybody know? Okay, we all know.
Pet sit hom ingeslaan.
That's it, Dom ingeslaan. Daar's hy. Will we get another one? Okay, watch this.
You're trying. Let me show you this little course management hack. So this is designed to help you with judging your misses on a golf course. So if we look at this, so let's pretend you're on a driving range and this is the line you're trying to hit it down. Now a right-handed golfer will believe that their shots will end up in a pattern like this. So they will believe that their shots end up in a circle. And this is completely wrong. So the way that what would happen is, if you think about it, a right-handed golfer, if you hit the ball left, the club face closes so the ball goes further. And if you hit the ball right, the club face opens so the ball doesn't go as far. So actually your dispersion and your kind of target of shots is going to actually end up in this kind of shape. And obviously you're going to have mishits, but you're going to end up with a shape that actually looks more like that. So it's more of kind of this long left, short right pattern. So how does that work when you're on a golf course? Why is that helpful? Well, let's look at the 12th hole at Augusta. Yes, that's my brilliant drawing. No, I didn't design Augusta, believe it or not. But when you look at this and you look at a right-handed golfer playing Augusta, their shot shape actually then fits like this. So therefore their misses, talking about the golf hole again and bad shots, not their other halves, their misses will be short right, which roll down into the creek, and will be long left, which go into the bunker, which make it such a difficult hole. So why have left-handers fared so well around Augusta? Well, if you think about it, a left-hander's shot shape is going to go the other way. It's going to go long right and it's going to go short left. So their shot pattern becomes this. Well, what does this hole sit? Sits in that shape. So you get someone like Phil Mickelson, Mike Weir, other left-handers are available. You're going to be this kind of, if you come out of it, so if you aim at the middle of the green, if you make this your target, if you pull it, it's going to end up here. And if you push it, it's going to end up over here. So any hole that sits at this angle is more geared towards left-handed golfers, and any hole that sits at the other angle is geared more towards right-handed golfers. So it just helps you understand where to aim, which is why you're going to see most people try and hit it over this section of the green and take this side out of play. Unless you're a left-hander, then you can possibly take that Sunday flag on. Let me show you this little course management hack.
Jaco, that's exactly how you think.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so if you play a fade, normally you end up short, and if you hit a draw and you pull it a bit of a close club face, it goes longer. So it's exactly what the guy's explaining. So long left and short right. If
And you
you're
do this with
right
every
hand.
hole. With every hole, you've got your...
No. My ball striking is not that good. So, but yeah, in theory, that's how it works. So mentally, that's how it works. So yeah.
Jacobus, your ball striking is amazing. Which way are you doing? You get? Is that your plan?
Well, my thought, my train of thought the last few weeks. I played well at Reimsig. Unfortunately, I couldn't putt. I changed my putter. But my train of thought is now I can't hit the shot I think I can. So I look for the back of the green. How far is the back of the green? And I try and hit it there. And then I usually end up on the front. So it gets me close by, around about plus minus.
Okay, so that's your strategy. Ansi, did you take anything out of that video? I did. When I saw that, I thought, yes, I'm dumb. I should have thought about this ages ago.
Yeah, no, man, it's the first time I saw that video. I also watched a couple of this guy's videos and learned a couple of things from him. But yeah, no, so definitely with my little bit of a fade and things, I always end up to be a bit short of the green. That's why most of the times I just try and hit middle green and then try and make the 2 putts from there. So there's no use with a flag in front, then you're still going to aim for, and you're still going to be short. So rather just go middle green, even if it's the front flag.
Brian says lefties rule.
On one hole, yeah.
One hole, yeah. Okay,
I
well,
haven't seen a bad left-handed player yet.
Vickers Albus has spent time writing this, so let's just go here. But what if you hit a fade and a draw without trying to hit a fade or a draw? You're pretty much in your murder.
Then you're in my part.
Can't help you with
Try
that.
to hit it.
Werk.
Go for a straight shot.
Gary says,
Maybe.
waiting for Jacobus to fall into the pool.
Guys, warm. I'm going to fall in just now.
Riyadh says, link to the guy's video, please. Riyadh, send me a message. I'll send that thing to you. I don't have it. I can't remember exactly who it is. Or if I played it, I'm going to flash it in, and we'll look what the name is if it's on there. I'm not actually sure. Here we go.
Line you're trying. Let me show you this little course management hack. So this is designed to help you with judging your misses on a golf course.
Michael Ferrer twist. Did you see that?
Yeah, Michael Ferrier twist.
Ferrer twist. See if you can find him. There we go. He's got a lot of those. He does a whole bunch of these things. Very interesting. Okay, let's read. There's a couple of people to wrap the show up. And I finally get comments. Where is this? Houghton. Martin says -2. Houghton. Nice. Jakumin says -3. Donkey Jakumin. Fats, eerste hole in one. Yes, you are correct. Rudolph says -4. Likes to go for the high numbers. And grab and go, just to remind you. Boom. Mooi. Okay. Last word. Go, Flicky. Go.
Guys, enjoy the week. Go Mighty Ducks. That's all I'm going to say.
Mooi. Hans.
Yeah, Maz, last couple of days of work left, and then looking forward to coming in with the first little bit of a death kill there on Quackton America on Sunday with a nice tight course. So I think it's going to be interesting games coming up for everybody.
Take videos, people. Jakumin. Not Jakumin. Jacobus.
Jakumin, Jacobus, Jaku.
Well, Jakumin has got my back. We've got this team series under the belt. So yeah, I don't know. You are just practice games. So we'll see you on Sunday.
Mooi. En Jaco.
Wow.
Maximus, sê vir ons.
As wat jy sê, hy tongknope, stoute Susatis. Yeah, so this stoute Susatis. So yeah, so gladiators are ready for the season. Now this is like a steroids, the Highland Gate Classic on steroids. It's 9 months of the season. So guys, it's not a sprint. It takes a while to get there at the end. So yeah, well done. Enjoy everybody.
AKA Marathon.
Marathon, yeah.
I will say the last words, and I'll say thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated. We had a nice crowd watching. As always, like, share, and punt as much as you can, because it's cool. I won't see you on Sunday. I'll be in the Cape. But soon, my run will be coming to a bit of a stop, and I'll be back. But I will see you at PCC for the Thursday League. Looking forward to that. and I hope there's going to be a lot of you. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Bye.